And welcome back to another Sunday night with How We Cruise. My chair is crooked. All sorts of discombobulated tonight. Hey, what's up, everybody? Sunday night here with How We Cruise. If you're first time in, I'm Brian. This is Julie, and I just noticed my shirt is like blending in with our background.
What do you mean?
I don't know. It's like the same color. I don't know.
Did you go colorblind?
I don't know.
Did you forget your sunglasses today?
I did.
I don't think
I got
so.
a little color today.
Well, your face might be blending in with your shirt, but I don't know if it blends in with the background.
That's true.
Let us know, guys. Is it blending in? How does he look?
We wanted to make sure we got a little sun today because in 8 days...
We're glowing. I think we're glowing.
8 days, we will be on the world's biggest weekend, and that's what we want to talk about tonight. So needed to get my base tan on so that way I don't spend the whole week burned because nobody wants to see that in a vlog and see me in pain. So welcome in. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. Looking forward to talking about some big ships tonight. So,
well, I mean, we're talking about one big ship in particular, the one that we are boarding very soon, and we are so excited for it. We're just like
I love how you can't type and listen at the same time.
No, I can multitask and do a lot of things, but I can't talk. I can't type and say hello, so that's why. But I'm still saying my hellos. I like to say hello.
You guys all know when we're doing something else. So Julie's typing in the chat right now.
We're just saying hi. They see me. You guys see me saying hello. I'm sitting right here typing to you. I can't start to say hi to the people and then not finish like where I was at.
Look so orange. So yeah, today we've been working hard all week. It was a very, very busy week, and we made sure that we got outside and spent a little time with the kids today.
I hope everybody had a really safe and happy 4th of July, because last time we were on, it was before 4th. Stop it.
Everybody still got all their fingers? Good. Okay.
I am chugging water like crazy though because we were out in the sun. I know.
It's hot.
I'm trying to really hydrate.
For those of you south of us, New Jersey does not usually get a lot of 90+ weather. It's been 90+ for like the last week here.
No, we always do in the summertime. We always get a good few.
Much.
Yeah, it's been
like really
hot summer. I'll take it.
So we're
talking about Utopia tonight, guys. I know there's been a lot of weeks we've been talking about it because it is a new ship. It's Oasis class. It's one of our very favorite classes of ship, and they made an announcement this past week.
A lot of announcements.
Yeah,
a lot of announcements.
We know who the Godmother is.
Mm-hmm.
If you guys took a look at our,
it's me.
No. If you took a look at our thumbnail, you might have an idea, or if you heard, I'm sure we know it's posted all over the place and they're talking about it. I'm really excited. I love Meghan Trainor.
Well, there was a rumor out there that it was going to be somebody else.
That you came across that rumor and you said, I can't confirm it, so I can't talk about it. I can't, whatever.
And thank God I didn't.
I'm glad you didn't. I'm super excited for Meghan Trainor, and yes, like, I know you're lying. Your lips are moving.
Julie sings her own words to all her songs. Well, let's say hello to some people. Let's see who's here. Well, first we'll have to wish a very happy birthday to Z.
Happy birthday, Z.
Thank you for stopping in on your birthday. Always nice to see you.
What's his birthday weekend? Is today the
day?
Today is the day. Okay.
Yeah. Kathy's here. Nice to see you, Kathy. Shayna Reed in the chat. Hello, Shayna. How are you? Tony, welcome back from the President's Cruise.
How was it?
I mean, it probably wasn't as good as if we had. Did Michael ask for us? I think he probably did. He did, didn't he?
He probably cried because we weren't there.
He did.
Hey, do you know what ship the President's Cruise is going to be on next year? And I'm sure Tony does.
Oh, I did know.
You did know. What are we talking about tonight?
Utopia. I didn't know.
Yes. Utopia. The President's Cruise next year, 2025, is on Utopia for Royal Caribbean. So.
Mom's in that. Well, you know what? We should say we have a little bit of not a new structure here, but we've been doing a couple things the last couple weeks, and we're throwing in a little bit of trivia. So throughout the night, we're going to throw out some trivia about maybe some of our videos, and you too can win yourself a How We Cruise string bag. Or
We got the string bags.
if you stick around all the way, at some point we might even be giving away a little bit of onboard credit if you book a cruise with us. So
I might as well just. I have some sitting on the
oh,
side here, so I'll just like.
the-
By the way, if you've already won a string bag, everyone's has gone out in the mail. So if you haven't already received it, I know I'm coming to that. So if you haven't already received it, it should be here this week. But please let us know if you don't receive it. Except for one. Kathy Curry, because we owe you more than a string bag. We owe you a string bag and a shirt, and your shirt is sitting on the chair right over there. So that's going to go out before we go away. It's going to go out. If it doesn't go out tomorrow, it'll go out Tuesday. So that'll go out this week. So you'll have both your string bag and your shirt in the mail. But our string bags, we have all kinds. They're all unique. They're all different. I do that on purpose because I do.
Handmade by Julie.
I do make them all. So some of them, we do all kinds of colors and whatever. And we try to match it up with what you want, but you know what? I tell you what, I tell the kids, you get what you get. You don't get upset. We have all kinds of colors. We have all kinds of whatever. I have fun making them, in all my spare time.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's see who else is here. Now that we've laid out the ground rules, Will G is here. And Will, I would like to thank you because we took your advice. We're going with the Traveler tonight. So cheers.
Finally.
This is the first time I'm trying it, so cheers.
Cheers. Can I cheers with my water? I do have a drink over here, but I'm not ready for it.
That's sweet. I like that. Good choice.
Let me smell it. I don't
You're
like
not
it.
gonna
So
like it.
I don't
Ooh,
like it.
a little afterburn.
I definitely like it.
Sean's in the house. Hey, Sean, how are you? Let's see. Meg, welcome back. Nice to see you.
He's a little sweet. I don't like it.
It's sweet.
I don't ever like it. It's not. Don't take offense. I don't like any of them.
Let's see. Look who's here, Lori, watching from I believe the big projector. So if there was anything better than how we cruise, it's how we cruise on a big screen. So thank you, Lori, for that.
They are getting ready for the cruise, and I'm so excited for them and cannot wait. Like Lori, we're getting together when you get home, and we are gonna just
book their next cruise.
Well, they're gonna want to for sure. I hope so. Anyway, have a great time, and I can't wait. I can't wait to hear all the fun stuff. And if you have a question tonight, just pop it in the chat.
Cruise Nuts are here. Welcome in. Thank you guys. Tony says, Julie, thank you for all the stuff you said.
Oh, I'm glad you got it. Okay, good, Tony. It probably didn't get there before your cruise, but that's okay. You cruise enough, you'll have it for next time.
Meg likes my shirt. Shayna says, Julie, are the glasses new? They are cute. No, we just can't see anymore.
Listen, full disclosure, my favorite glasses are these. These are my Dollar Tree readers that broke. And honestly, when I'm working, I usually do this. But they're they don't stay on. These are my other, I don't know, they're probably my Walmart readers. But my other glasses are upstairs, and I don't know. I grabbed what I could do. So I can't always see with so these are closer, but I don't know. I just know that if I don't have something on my face, I can't see anymore.
Well, let's see. Well, Sugar's here. I just said hello, Sugar, saying we look orange. There's Matt. Hey, Matt, how are you? Nice to see you. Thanks for coming in.
Thank you that you like them.
Very important question from Shayna. Now,
Andy, I'm sure you'll be on Utopia soon enough.
Oh,
sorry. I'm jumping ahead. I'm sorry.
Shayna wanted to know. So the bad news is we have bad news tonight. The bad news is that yesterday, the group rate for the How We Cruise Freedom group, which we've now dubbed Journey to Freedom, because we just can't stop believing, that rate expired.
Yep.
The good news is that rate expired for everybody, though. So any other groups that were holding space also lost their space, which probably means there's more rooms available. So if you're still interested in joining us on that one, we can still pull you into the group. It's going to be a prevailing rate, and final payment's not due until August. So when would we like payments?
The rate's not that far off either.
No,
so I mean, it was definitely better at the group rate, but it's not that far off. You can still book in the group. You can still come with us. You can still come and not be with us, and we can still get you group amenities. Even though that group rate has expired. So
we'll still, Shayna, we will still be checking emails and everything like that. But as long as we get them in before August, we're good to go. So whenever works best for you.
Oh yeah, I mean,
Cruise
as long as we
Craze
can make it
is
in time and
here.
everything goes good, that's all we're worried about.
Cruise Craze 360 says, Julie, it's Mark. You're looking so skinny and fabulous.
Thank you. I love you.
Let's see. We already said hi.
And hi,
Kevin's here. Hello, Kevin. We said hi to Amy. I think that Together We Travel's here. Hello, hello, hello. I see Mom starting to cause some trouble saying that the kids are partying with her next week.
It's true. So we're gonna be on Utopia. We leave for Utopia next Sunday, and the kids are gonna be with Grandma and Granddad and Grandma and Papa. So they're splitting their time. They're going to be visiting both grandparents, and they are just going to party up the week. And I think everybody's ready. I think everybody's set.
It's gonna be fun.
I think the kids are excited.
If you've seen anything about Utopia of the Seas right now, it's reminding me a little bit of like parents getting away from the kids for the weekend. Maybe that little younger crowd that wants to have a little bit of party fun time, and that's a little atypical for Julie and I. So this is going to be a fun trip for us because this is not usually our space. And we were talking about today some of the stuff that we want to, bring to you guys, some of the stuff we want to record, when we're going to go live, all that other stuff. So we're going to talk about all that in a little bit as soon as we finish saying hello to everybody. Kevin Brubaker's here with his brand new string bag.
What's up, Kev?
Let's see.
Oh, good. Kev got his. Okay. So that means they're arriving.
Adam and Debbie are here. Nice to see you guys. Let's see.
On deck. What's up, guys?
Here. Hello. How are you? Using a different account tonight, I think. Alice is here. Hello, Alice. How are you? Nice to see you. Thank you for coming in.
What's up, Alice? Yo, Eddie.
Meg says thank you for being seen. You're always seen here. I don't know what happened last week, but you're here and we're glad you are. So good to see you. Thank you for coming in. Eddie's in the house. Yo, Brooklyn, Inda, K Pasa, Kearns from No Espanolo. So a couple years ago, hi. But I got to work on my Spanish before our next trip to Mexico.
We're limited, but
yes,
we still got
it. Let's see. Sugar says, "You two lovebirds going to have fun, Julie." No kids. Again,
it doesn't happen often.
The last time Julie and I got away without the kids, it was to go down to the cruise line conference, and we met a bunch of people. We learned a lot of things, and we've been doing a lot for our business since then. And this is going to be the first time that we've gotten away without the kids. I mean, we're still working. So let's be clear. In 8 days, we board Utopia of the Seas for what's called a preview sailing. So it's a bunch of travel agents, celebrities like myself.
So what, like, does Meg know what time you're coming in or what?
We're performing together.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll be sure to bring that to you live.
Bruce is here. Hello, Bruce. How are you? Nice to see you. So what we're going to be doing on this preview sale is we're going to be sampling everything out. So we're going to be there before the inaugural on the 19th, which is actually the re-inaugural, I guess you'd call it, because it was supposed to be on the 22nd. They moved it up to the 19th. So we're going to be on those. So we'll be on the preview on the 15th and on the inaugural sailing on the 19th. So we plan to bring you as much of that ship as we possibly can. And, we want to share it with you guys. It's, it's a traditional Oasis class ship, which is our favorite, or my favorite.
I think it's both of our favorites. And we love Icon. I really love Icon, but I think Oasis is still my favorite class of ship. And that's across the lines. We love a lot, like, Breakaway class and love Excel class and,
we stand by
Vista class. I mean,
we are non-denominational cruisers.
Yeah.
We have our favorite ships and they're not all with one line. So
that's true.
It's,
But what I love about Oasis class ships are you have your Central Park. I love that Central Park area. I love the boardwalk area. And Utopia, I'm expecting Utopia to really mix like the new features that we saw on Icon with Utopia. We know that they got rid of the bionic bar.
Oh, damn.
I know, I'm not disappointed either. And they're replacing it with the pesky parrot.
That's more my
Super
speed.
excited.
That's a little more my
Like,
speed.
Caribbean themed, kind of tiki-ish
I
party
always
bar,
say that to you.
but it's gonna have a little bit of flair going on. They're gonna have the mason jar again, which is on Wonder. It's gonna have your country music. They're gonna
I
have
do love my country music.
the same like promenade type area with your cafe promenade and your Sorrentos and all of that, and your Starbucks in the main area there.
Amy says she loved Wonder of the Seas even more than Icon, I think.
Yeah, well, there you go, because Wonder is the newest. That until Utopia, Oasis class ship. Now Utopia is that newest Oasis class ship, and I think they even spruced up Wonder. And I think you're going to meet some of the things that we saw on Icon. I loved Icon. I absolutely loved it, but I don't think it beats out Oasis for me. And the whole theme is this really party atmosphere. This short cruises, 3 and 4 nights, geared towards your late 20s, your early 30s.
At least that's what we're perceiving.
That seems to be really feeling like the demographic. The get away without the kids, or I don't have kids yet, or
we're going to go out dancing and I'm going to throw out a hip.
Are you going to be able to keep up?
Probably not.
I don't know.
Remember when we were on Oasis and there was that old man in the music hall that was dancing?
That's not a good one to talk about. We were on Oasis of the Seas, and they were like cutting a rug, man. They were having a great time. And he had a very serious injury. And actually, was he airlifted off, or did we?
No, I think they got him off in the following report. But he was.
We might have even diverted to get him to
leg or something.
He did. He broke his leg.
We have a few other people here. So Betsy has joined us, who will be joining us also in 8 days.
Can't wait to see you guys.
Looking forward to seeing you guys.
And happy birthday to Mike.
Happy birthday, Mike. Lucian Glitter here. Hello, guys.
Hi.
How are you? Nice to see you. I saw somebody else sneak in here. Felicia from SCT is here. Hello.
Hi.
Nice
Hello.
Thanks for coming in. Let's see. Kevin says, FYI, my Julie won't let me touch my Hawaii cruise bag. Well,
listen,
if
Kev.
she opened up the mail, it belongs to her. So
it was addressed to Kevin and Julie, so
Tony says, I've been on every Oasis class until Utopia comes out. So Tony, let us know if you have a favorite Oasis.
Tony, are you booked for Utopia?
Yeah, that's a good question. So let us know if you're booked. Probably.
Is anybody in the chat booked for Utopia? Other than we know Mike and Betsy are. Anybody coming? Anybody going to be there? I know a couple people who are going to be different dates and stagger on out. But
Kevin says that Julia's claimed to that. Which I assume that's who he's talking about. Let's see.
Who's you put your mouse over and okay? Oh, there. Okay, it was Betsy. I saw the comment, but I didn't see it.
The Royal Railway.
It looks really cool.
I don't know if that's actually the Royal Railway is a new restaurant experience.
So many thoughts about it.
So on the older Oasis class ships, down on deck 4 is where the old Izumi is. Well, they moved Izumi up into Central Park, so they had to come up with something to do.
And there's going to be an Izumi in the park. So just like on Icon, you can now walk up and order sushi a la carte to go. From Central Park, and you don't have to have a reservation to go in and eat at the restaurant.
But that new space, then they made it into a railway station. So it's an extended upcharge dining experience.
It's an experience, though. Yes. It's a whole show in itself. You go early, you have cocktails, and then it's this immersion experience. So it's kind of like a dinner show. It sounds very cool. I'm not super excited about the menu for it.
It's not your style.
It's not your style. It's yours.
It's my style.
But it mixes us, right? The experience is like for me, and the food is like for you. So maybe that's how I can get. Maybe they're onto something.
We'll see. Controversial Cruising has joined us. Hello, how are you? And Daniel Fields is joining us from the Carnival Radiance.
Mr. and Mrs. Fields. Hello.
Now, Daniel was saying something earlier online. I was laughing at, and I Daniel, is this the cruise you forgot about? Is this the Carnival Radiance cruise that you forgot about that you're on right now? I thought that was one of the funniest things ever. When you're booking cruises, and then you get that notice from your travel agent that says, "Hey, your final payment's due," or "Are you ready to board?" And you go, "What cruise?" Those are life goals for me when I don't remember all the cruises that I have booked. That's a life goal for me. So let's see. Tony says he's booked for Utopia for the presidents, but don't think I'm going to go.
Oh, no.
Oh, okay.
Oh, well,
Too
I'm
bad.
sure you have your reasons. But I was kind of surprised that that's going to be the next president's cruise. I guess I shouldn't be. It's their newest ship. Star won't be out yet. Star won't be out yet. Comes out what, August, November next year?
Anyway, fall of next year.
So I mean, I guess I'm not surprised that they would do it on that ship, but there's just I don't know, the short snow. I guess that's the right one. Yeah. So anyway.
All right. Well, like we said, we want to know: are you booked on Utopia, and what are you most excited for? What are you seeing online? So now we're learning some things.
Yeah.
All right. So we've already learned who the Godmother is going to be. It's going to be
Meghan Trainor. Anybody excited about Meghan Trainor? I love her.
So there's going to be a little bit of a concert. Now, I will say this:
I'm more excited than Brian. He's like, yeah, okay.
Well, what we're going to do
There's
is
a lot of...
after the stream. I forgot to do it earlier.
We're gonna hang out.
I forgot to do it earlier, but you have. I think it's a very short amount of time left. If you go to Royal Caribbean's, we'll choose this too. If you go to Royal Caribbean's official Instagram page, there is a post there, and what they're going to do is they're going to take 52 winners who comment on this post, and they're going to invite you to come onto the sailing on the 15th to participate in the festivities and a little concert with Meghan Trainor.
That's the Instagram,
yes.
Right? So if you're on Instagram, you can log on and partake in that competition, and you perhaps could win.
We're all about bringing you good stuff. Last week we brought them our Viator link so they could get 10% off by booking their shore excursion this summer. Free inaugural events, and then always. All right, well, string bag time?
I was just gonna say, why don't we bring up something else, guys? How many of you are impressed that my newest video did actually go up this week? Was it like 2 days ago?
It surprised me.
So our day 2 or Sea Day on Anthem of the Seas video is up. It's a quick snapshot into our day and what we did with our group. So let's ask a question. Right. If you've seen it, if you haven't yet, maybe you can take a good guess. Let's ask a question about that video for a string bag.
All right, for a string bag. All right, you all know that if you watch our videos, we like to spend a lot of time on a beach. We like to spend a lot of time on a pool deck. But this is one of those things where we did something a little bit different, where we stayed a little on the ship. So let us know. All right, here we'll put the little break there. Ready? All right. What event did we participate in the Seaplex on the RC Day? So let us know what we were participating in.
Yeah. What event did we do? It was a group event. We were all down there. We had a good time. Shayna, you haven't seen it yet, but that's okay. You probably know what we did.
Welcome in. Tony
said yes, Tony, but that's not it.
I think that's
we did do that.
That's the day 3.
And there might be a picture or something of us down there, but it's not the event that we did.
Eddie says, and Eddie, I actually sometimes I argue with you, Eddie, but this time I agree with you. I felt like that video was very heavy, Brian. Sometimes they're very heavy, Julie. That one was
well, that's so true. Normally our vlogs really are heavily. I feel like when I'm editing, I'm like, oh my god, like shut up, Joel. Like, come on, enough. And this one was all Bri. It just happened to be that way. I was downstairs doing the slot pull. You were up doing like the rock wall stuff, and it just happened to be like all you on that one. That's okay. That's good. They balance out.
Island Time has joined us. Welcome in.
Hey guys.
Nice to see you. How are you? Let's see. Bri was singing with the piano man, and y'all got dressed up. Yep.
That's very true, but it's not what we did in the Seaplex. In the Seaplex, it was the first thing we did in the morning after breakfast. We went and did an event. Chris and Denise aren't in. They'll probably be in a little bit later, and they would know because they were down there with us. Julie Amos, she was down there with us. Who else was down there?
Wasn't Shayna and Mark with us?
Oh yeah, because Shayna knows.
Chris
I don't know, but they
cars.
were down there, but I don't think that they played.
Tony said roller skating. Chris says,
Chris, what do we do? Not the bumper cars.
Cornhole. He's right. We had a cornhole.
We did do bumper cars too, though.
Cornhole competition.
Yeah.
So Chris was the first. Chris edged out See, Mark should start typing it in himself. In the time that it took Mark to tell Shayna to type cornhole, you could have had the win there.
So when
Chris crammed for the string bag.
When we do our group cruises, we do try to pick events that either we've done before and love, or events that we haven't done. We hadn't done the Seaflex yet. We hadn't done this cornhole or this cornhole or
cornhole.
Yeah.
Cornhole competition.
Yeah, cornhole. So it was very interesting how they did it. They broke everybody up into teams and it went down. And actually,
Mark doesn't have a keyboard in the team.
You don't I'm losing my train of thought as I'm talking.
Well, it was a great event for us because we wanted to participate in something that was offered by the ship.
Oh,
and we had a large group with us for that. It was our group cruise.
Yeah.
We said, you know what? A lot of times we do our own events with our group cruise, but we wanted to use something.
Yeah, we were doing ship events. You don't see it in the vlog, but actually, how we cruise kids, it was Brian, Kev, and Jack came down to like the very end, and I'm not going to say names but our other friends that were with us,
they did very well.
They also did very well and came down to the end. It ended up being another group that won, but we had so much fun. We were all cheering for each other. It's guys, take
your
advantage.
daughter was kicking butt. Pretty sure she was cheating. It was a lot of fun. Shayna said it was a great event. I enjoyed watching from above and taking pictures. It was definitely something. And we learn stuff on every group cruise that we do, and we've learned a lot that we're going to be doing on our Freedom Group cruise in November 3rd, 2024. So, like I said, the group rates expired, but if you still want to jump on board with us, still plenty of space on that ship that we can get you. So, congratulations, Chris Cram, on your string bag. So
that'll come in handy on our upcoming.
Yes,
cruise.
Yes, it will. Let's see. Eddie says it's raining now. Beryl is here in Georgia.
Ooh.
So Hurricane Beryl made its way through the Caribbean, and a lot of devastation, a lot of damage, but it looks like just about all of our favorite places have survived. So hopefully they rebuild and can get everything back up and back up and running as soon as possible. I hear there's still some power outages, things like that, but now that it's coming up into the States, hopefully everybody stays safe. I know they were evacuating some places in Texas. So, but the Jubilee, I know, made it out of Galveston safely. We have some friends on that ship right now. So that's, that's one of the best parts about being on a ship in bad weather. People are always asking us, hey, is it safe to book a cruise during hurricane season?
You might get diverted.
And you know what? You might not end up going where you plan on going. But it's probably one of the safest places to be because they'll just scoot around whatever storm there is. So
with
let's
us,
get back to Utopia.
I was going to say, with us going on Utopia, let's talk about what our upcoming events are. Today, we have 8 days. We're coming up on, today is Sunday. Next Sunday, we do plan on going live, but we will be in Fort Lauderdale. No, I'm sorry. We'll be in Cape Canaveral. Sorry.
If we're in Fort Lauderdale, we're going to miss the ship.
We're going to be in Cape Canaveral. We're going to be in Cocoa Beach. And we don't know where we're coming to you live from yet, but we are going to come to you live.
We'll do a live
because
stream.
Monday, we board the ship. So Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, 15th, 16th, 17th, we will be on Utopia, and we will get to see all things. We will definitely, I think, we didn't talk about this, but we usually do. We always board live. We're going to go live.
Always board live. So good advice.
So we'll go live to board the ship.
When you're in your little subscription button there, make sure you got that bell turned on with all your notifications turned on. So that way, when we do go live, you can come join us boarding Utopia on Monday the 15th, because we wouldn't want to do it without you. We want you to come on with us. So
and we plan on doing some other. We also have some plans to go live from the ship other times. So we'll see what do. And then we actually have that middle day. So the 18th. I'm sorry. So the 15th, 16th, 17th, we're on the ship. We get off the ship on the 18th, and we're off the ship. We don't board again until the 19th. So we have that day in between.
I think it's really unfair for them to kick me off the ship for my birthday. I just think that's not fair.
It is his birthday.
They should let me take it for a spin, because it comes in on the 18th and doesn't go back out. They should let me just take it for a spin around.
Well, maybe that's their plan. Maybe they're like, you know what? Kick everybody else off. We're going to give Brian the ship to himself. You and Megan.
Me and Megan.
All
We're
right.
just going to take
Brian and Megan are going to hang out on the ship.
All
right. Do I get to come, or am I kicked off too?
Is it your birthday?
It's not my birthday.
No, well then.
Okay. All right.
Silly questions.
All right, Mike and Betsy. What are we doing while Brian's hanging out with Meghan?
So let's see.
There's this one hair right here. It's driving me crazy. I can see it like sticking up.
So, so that's the plan for that.
So that's that.
So,
and then the 19th, 21st, and then we get off the 22nd. We'll be on that maiden voyage, the initial voyage, the first revenue sailing of Utopia. I'm super excited to see like just what people think of the ship. Like I can't wait to see the vibe. That's what I'm looking forward to.
I think it's going to be a cool vibe. I think it's going to be, I mean, right now
we already have plans to try to meet. We're meeting up with people, and yeah. Pesky parrot.
Oh yeah, so
yeah.
a lot of the other agents that we work with are
Florida.
going to be, or they're doing a meetup. We know we're going to be meeting up with a bunch of other people on that ship, and we want to try some of the new venues. So again, we already talked about the Royal Railway, so hopefully we get an opportunity to try that. We'll see. Let's see. It looks like Melody and AJ have just.
I just saw your
us.
name.
AJ says, "Hi, Brian and Juliet. Everyone else, the Enchanted Princess is
yeah,
awesome.
You guys, I was actually
amazing.
I was
accessibility issues.
Thinking about you guys because I know you're on the Enchanted Princess. You guys boarded only a couple days ago, and I didn't expect you to. No.
Today?
No, like a couple days ago. No, they've been right.
Let us know when you guys boarded. I think it was.
No, they said they had like 5 days, and we watched your video. Were you guys filming from the ship?
No, it was from their hotel.
Oh, from the hotel, yeah. Anyway, glad to see you guys here, and super happy to hear that it's good for accessibility. That's really wonderful. I hope you guys are having a great time, and I can't wait to hear about it. So definitely keep us posted and let us know your thoughts.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's going to be interesting to see some of the new stuff with Utopia also. I mean, it's going to be, it's going to take all the favorite things. So now we set it on Icon. We feel like with Icon, what Royal Caribbean did is they went through and read the comment cards and they said, okay, here's the stuff we got to fix.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping that that's kind of the same thing with Utopia too.
Now,
so you're going to get your Izumi in the park,
yep.
which was a big request that a lot of people were asking for, the ability to have a little walk-up counter for some sushi.
I'm happy that the Aqua Show is still going to be after the ship. I like it there. Love the Aquadome on the Icon. I love that front of the ship, and I love the setup there. But I'm not sure that I loved the Aqua Show there. Mm-hmm. I missed it on the back.
I think that's where Meghan and I are performing also.
We did talk to Meg. She's supposed to be here tonight, but listen, guys, she got held up.
We did invite her. So
no, we didn't hear back from her.
In the green room with John Heald. Let's see. AJ said they got on yesterday. Welcome in, Scott McNeil. Hello, nice to see you.
Hey, Scott, how are you? Happy Sunday.
Tony said there's a guy, forget his name, should be on those sailings, something with an M. Yeah, no, we're looking forward to seeing Matt again. Haven't seen him in a long time. Looking forward to seeing him. Hopefully we cross paths. That'll be good. But yeah, so what's some of the other new stuff on Utopia that you're looking forward to?
Well, I'm definitely looking for. I can't wait to try out the pesky carrot. I haven't been to a mason jar yet, so I'm looking forward to mason jar. I'm looking forward to the entertainment at the mason jar. It is the country music venue of the ship. I am looking forward to the ice show and to see how they change that up and what they do. We're back to our not back to. I mean, it's always been rectangular except for on Icon, but that rectangular ice rink. What else am I looking forward to? I don't know. The whole thing. Now there's the entertainment I am looking forward to see like kind of what type of headline shows they actually have.
Well, we said this with Icon. We said this with Icon is that it felt like they pulled out all their stops and they put some of their better performers. So we just found out today one of their better comedians, one of their best comedians, who we've actually seen and met before.
Not on a royal ship.
Not on a royal ship. Comedian Landry is going to be on board. Mm-hmm. And we had the pleasure of breaking a glass during one of his shows on the breakaway.
You can imagine how that went. I'm sure we actually probably had content to post about. Oh no, I did post content about that.
Post that?
Yes, I did. At the end of the video, I remember editing it and I remember posting it. There's a video on the breakaway where we're out there talking to him. So, and we'll post that.
So we'll have that. And then we saw that the dueling pianos bar on Icon had Tim Bowie and Sarah Angel. And Tim was fantastic. Sarah was fantastic. And Tim is going to be on, has announced that he's going to be on Utopia. Not for the inaugural. There's going to be somebody else on for the inaugural. I can't remember his name. But he's definitely one of their better piano players also for the Schooner Bar. I'm curious to know if we're going to get Kevin for the pub. Because if we get Kevin for the pub, it would just be like Icon all over again.
Brian the groupie, he's following them all. I was like,
what, you don't book cruises just because certain piano players or guitarists are going to be on board?
Well, we do love the crew. Speaking of the crew, Chris Wong is on his way, or he's probably already there now, but he posted his video that he's on his way to Utopia, and he's going to be on there from the Icon. I had so much fun editing that last Anthem video, and it's funny when there is such a break between the time, because you start remembering things that you didn't necessarily remember. And Nick was the piano player there.
Oh, Nick was fantastic.
And he's so good. And he was in the Schooner Bar, and he was really entertaining, really interactive.
I don't think I've had a Schooner Bar pianist that I haven't liked, though. I mean, I love Vancy. Vancy's fantastic.
I've had ones that I like better than others, without naming names. We love Vancy. We love Nick.
Who was the fellow on the last Oasis with us?
He was on a couple of them with us. I can't remember his name off the top of my head.
But there is a Facebook group for Royal Caribbean Schooner Bar Entertainer. So if you are a fan of piano, definitely make sure you stop over and check out that Facebook group. Shayna says Jordan's going to be there.
Jordan will be there.
Who is a local. Yes, she's from the Buffalo area, so we're looking forward to seeing her too.
I can't think of their names off the top of my head, but the guys that are in the Mason jar, they have a vlog stuff out too that they're doing, and they're awesome. And I can't wait I want to try to say hello to them because I enjoy watching their content.
Scott, right on cue, says, for those of you who have joined us late, yes, we are on the inaugural for Utopia, and that's what we're talking about tonight. All things Utopia, all things that we're excited for, and
1 week.
What you guys are excited for, because we're trying to figure out our stream schedule. We're trying to figure out what videos we're going to bring to you. Obviously, we'll do the cabin tour stuff. We'll do the ship tour stuff. All
I can say is turn on your notifications if you want to log in live, because we are going to do a lot of live. If you miss it live, just come back and watch it on the replay. I said to Bri, I was like, we plan on going live, and whoever can join us, fantastic and wonderful. But the point is to be able to, y'all know that I might have a little problem getting up some of my content in a timely manner. And I thought that it would be a little bit easier to get up some things.
Yes, Scott, that's true. Yes, Tony
to worry about it.
Tony and Mike will be on. We're hoping to cross paths with them. Yeah,
Tony could be there.
Haven't seen them.
Mike's there.
I haven't seen either one of them probably since the vloggers.
Yep,
it's been a while.
Danny's going to be there. Ben Carr's going to be on.
It's been a hot minute, so we'll have to. There's so many people, and we
Mike and Betsy, you're going to be on.
We said this on
Beach Please.
We said this.
Arc Adventures are going to be on the next round.
We said this on Icon. There were so many people there that we watch on the screen. And to be able to get some time to have a conversation and just not be on camera and just, what you see was what you get with us. I mean, if you ever bumped into us,
the good, the bad, and the ugly.
If you've ever bumped up into us on a ship, please definitely walk up, say hello, smack us in the back of the head, whatever.
I think it's funny.
We think we treat you all like family, and we want you to do the same with us.
I like giving some of the backstories and stuff. So the vlog that I just posted with Anthem, it's funny because we're at dinner, and I edited it to make it like you guys don't need to see you want it to be concise, right? You don't want to nobody wants to just sit through anything boring. So I try to cut out stuff, and I'm watching and I'm like, oh boy, I was so annoyed at you at dinner. And if you kind of watch it, you can kind of tell. I know I'll give people the backstory. I'm like, we hadn't even sat down. I hadn't even looked at my menu yet. And Brian has the camera out. And I'm like, Jesus. I was like, can you just give us 2 minutes to actually look at the menu to know what we're going to order? And he's
That's what
vlogging.
People want to see. And people want to see that struggle with what am I gonna
look? If you
what am I gonna order? I don't know. What am I gonna order?
No, you don't want to watch us figure out what we're gonna order. No, you guys don't want to watch us figure out what we're gonna order. And if you watch, there's so many these eye rolls, and I'm like, and I'm like, So anyway, little backstories, little backsides. I mean, I
But
wasn't
the
mad
nice
at you. I
part
was
is
just annoyed. I'm like,
because
can you put the camera away? Can we do this later, please?
because we were on a group cruise, she couldn't give me the kick counts under the table because there were other people there. So all I got was eye roll.
Oh, that has never stopped me before.
Shayna says, "Love how real you guys are." Thank you.
Thank you, Shayna. We do try to keep it real. There's,
Well,
we are what we are.
We got into this mostly because cruising with kids, and we wanted people to see that, you know what, it's okay to bring your kids on a ship, and it's okay to, it's okay for the kids to be a little tired. It's okay for the kids to have a little bit of a meltdown. It's okay for you to have a little bit of a meltdown. You bring your, I've heard many people say you pack your patience, but hold on. Well, let's see.
I know we're jumping all over the place. So I see AJ's post about Melody lasted 47 seconds in the yes no game.
1 minute.
1 minute and 47 seconds. That's amazing. I don't think I could last 3 seconds on that one.
Let's see. Scott says, I bumped into Julie on the vloggers. I was with Tony B and we had a late night side where there was a little oh, I remember.
You weren't with me.
Oh, that was the night.
That was me, right? Was that down at the
yes,
we were down at Oceans.
Yes, because there was one night that you tapped out, and then the next night I tapped out.
Yep, they were like opposite nights, and we went and we were in the casino, and then like a bunch of us had a big table, and we went down to Oceans, right?
Shayna said a little tipsy on the vlog brought us to Brian and Julie too. So we're seeing a trend.
I still have the first picture with you, Shayna.
We're seeing a trend.
It was standing. The picture we took was standing. It was between Oceans and where's Rumors? What's it called? Port.
Sid Norman's Poorhouse.
Poorhouse.
Love Sid Norman's Poorhouse.
We do. We love it.
That might be my favorite venue.
We need to start talking more about. We talk a lot about Royal. We do talk about Carnival. We do love Carnival. Don't get us wrong. We gravitate towards Royal at this point in time because
it was just you. That was the night.
Yes, it was. But the night before, the night after, it was just him. Which never happens. We never do that. We never.
No, we never.
But you were just like done, and I'm like, I'm hungry.
And it wasn't even, we joke, we laugh, we always get the drink package, we always want to share a cocktail with whoever we bump into. But I don't even think I was like super. I mean, yes, tipsy is definitely, but like I didn't go to bed because I was like,
we just get tired.
I was
I couldn't
exhausted.
Keep up. Listen. It's
Tony says, I go cruising with my 2 special needs kids and we have a ball. Yes, definitely. So, I mean, Tony,
I'm not kidding you. I can't wait to run into you on a cruise, and I hope that your kids are with you because
it's gonna be so much fun.
Yeah.
All right. So what else have you got for Utopia?
That's a special place in my heart. So
we always deviate from
squirrel. Because we're talking about it. I saw something the other day and it's kind of newish. So anyone who doesn't know, like I have volunteered with Autism on the Seas. I love doing it. And I saw that they have in the past has been almost more royal, but there's a couple Carnival cruises that they're on. Mm-hmm. So I think that's cool. Very cool. I just wanted to throw that out there. That they have a little, there are all kinds of reasons, but I don't know. I don't talk too much about it because it's not my place to talk about, and I don't want to cross any lines that I'm not supposed to. But
all right,
awesome organization.
Y'all know I'm a numbers guy, and we did want to talk a little bit about Utopia tonight. So we were talking about these big ships, right? So we were just on Icon, and we talked about how the Royal Caribbean's making the biggest ships in the world right now. So how much bigger do you actually think the Icon of the Seas is compared to Utopia of the Seas? How much bigger do you, because it's Icon's the biggest ship in the world and Utopia is the second biggest ship in the world. So how much bigger do you actually think they are?
All I know is I've seen those, I don't know the exact number, but I've seen those overhead shots of Icon next to Wonder, and Utopia's, because every Oasis class ship had to be slightly bigger. Utopia is bigger than Wonder. It will be the second. It is now because it is now the second largest ship on their cruise ship on the ocean. So you have Icon and you have Utopia. Icon and Wonder next to each other looked identically the same size.
So all right, so
or at least length.
I did look it up. Shayna says 7 feet. you're not far off. And
Icon
again,
got
I don't
big
know.
butts and chicken lie.
Shannon, you may have the right numbers, but what I found here is that
Probably.
the Utopia is 1,188 feet long, and Icon is 1,198 feet long. So 10 feet.
Close.
So Jason's
Super
welcome
close.
in, Jason. Nice to see you.
What's up, Jason?
Jason
And Cam.
Jason, we still need to talk, Jason. We need to talk. But yeah, Jason says 12 feet. Shannon says 7 feet. So yeah, about 7. So we'll say 7 to 12 feet. 10
All right,
feet.
cool.
10 feet in length. The width of these ships, Icon is 216 feet wide. Which, and I'll say this: when we were on Icon, I felt like that thing was like 3,000 feet wide. I felt like it was such a good use of space. It was just so wide.
My favorite thing about Icon, when it all boils down to it, when all is said and done, I mean, I love so many different things about it. But my absolute favorite thing about it was how open it was, especially in that promenade area, how wide it was, how much space there was, how many views there were with windows. You could see from every aspect and angle of the ship. You could see the sea, you could see the ocean. That is just that open feeling is my very favorite thing about that ship.
So you got Icon coming in at 216 feet wide and Utopia 211 feet wide. So only 5 feet difference on the way.
Okay.
So, and then the one thing that they talk about with ships when you're talking about size is you talk about the gross tonnage, right? So gross tonnage is how much water is displaced. It's the kind of like the volume of the ship. It's not necessarily the weight, but there's really only a 15,000 ton difference between the two.
Really?
So
yeah, they're super close.
Size.
A lot of people are saying I hear all the time like, oh, that ship's too big. Oh, that ship's too big. Oh, that's people who have been on Oasis class ships are saying, oh, I don't want to go on Icon. It's too big. They're really not that much different. Now there are smaller ships that people still prefer, and I don't disagree. I love
the smaller ships.
I do too. There's so many reasons, and reason to believe that the next class of ship is going to be those smaller size ships for many reasons, which I think are awesome.
Tony said, okay.
No, go ahead.
Tony says we booked Liberty out of Bayonne for next year with his 29 grandkids.
You have 29 grandkids.
Tony, we might have to come with you on that one.
Wow,
that's
awesome. Congratulations. That's fantastic.
We might just invite ourselves. So.
We'll just crash the party.
Yes, but if we sneak in, maybe we can get ice cream with his 29 grandkids, and he won't even notice.
That's fantastic.
Will you buy me an
awesome.
ice cream, Tony? Oh no!
He'll buy
No, they booked May 29th with his grandkids. And this, my friends, is why grammar is important, and you need.
And I'm just on water, guys. This is water. But I am working really hard to finish it. This was filled to the brim when we started this live stream, so I am good on my water. Had to chug water today. Oh.
The comma is super important. All right. Well, all right. So next week we're gonna do.
Cheers. Hydrate, people. Hydrate.
Well, we still have one more giveaway. Right?
We do have a giveaway.
So let's just run down.
And it's not a string bag.
No, not a string bag. Couple things. Still have space on the group cruise in November. Very important. You got to jump on with us. Freedom of the Seas. It's got room for Tony's 29 grandchildren, so we're gonna take them all with us.
I was a little taken back. I'm like, wow, you have 29 grandkids.
Shayna says, "Comma save lives. Let's eat, Grandma." Versus, "Let's eat, Grandma."
This is true. Hey, I'm working on my my Photoshop here, so Tony, I could work on a photo for you when you eat your 29 grandkids.
I feel like AI is gonna have a blast with that one. But if you can't make November, the other thing you could do is you could reach out to us for, and I'll throw this one up. I'll just do one quick here. I'll do this one here. We have the Friends and Family group cruise that we're doing with Sharon at Sea Travel on the Carnival Sunrise. July 12th of 2025 out of Miami. It's a quick little 5-day off the chisel cruise. So you got to join us for that one if you can't make it in November. Or if you can make it in November, join us for this one too, because this one's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to have stuff for the parents. We're going to have stuff for the kids. We're going to have stuff for families. And
I can't wait.
Good rate. If you don't want to hang out with us, you just want to come with us anyway.
And we love Jamie and Sharon. And they just got back from their cruise. They were over there in Norway, and they were on the Prima, and they just had it looks spectacular. So I can't wait to actually hear about that from them. Cannot wait to cruise with them. And it's funny because on their travels out there, we were able to meet up with them for lunch because they had a layover in the area, and I couldn't believe that we hadn't actually seen them in person.
Well, we had all these plans that we were going to schedule. All right, we're going to talk about what we're going to do on the group cruise, and we just sat down, and you know what? When you catch up with old friends that we meet on cruises, just like everybody else in the chat here. So we also have to.
If you have not cruised with them, I mean, come on, man.
Kathy says would love to join in November, but I'm paying for 2 other cruises at the moment. Well, Kathy, just so you know, we got this right down there. So you can look just below your comment there.
Kathy, the struggle is real. Don't worry. Our group cruises don't go away. They're still here. If things change and you can book something, go ahead and do it. If not, wait for the next one because it's coming.
Jason says we're in for July and we'll be in touch. So there you go. So Sugar says, could you imagine if you took 29 kids and look at the cruise app? Sugar, it's like when we got on Anthem of the Seas in November, and that sailing out of Bayonne was for something we call here in Jersey. We call it Jersey Week because the kids are on a little bit of a fall break. Yeah. And as everybody's now, Anthem of the Seas only holds like 4,500 people, I think. 1,500 of them were kids. And they just kept walking into Adventure Ocean. And I saw the look of terror and horror on the staff's faces. Like, where are all these kids coming from? It was crazy. And I said to the one staff, I'm like, didn't anybody give you a heads up this was happening? She's like, no, what is this
how would they know? They wouldn't know. But we do have another giveaway. I think we should get some giveaway.
Let me clear my this.
All right.
Clean up the screen here.
I like
so everybody can see.
The ability.
Everybody stretch. Another giveaway is coming.
We've been doing the $25 onboard credit.
All right, $25 onboard credit.
$25 onboard credit for a cruise. What are the rules? Well, the rules are for a cruise that you book with us.
Got to be booked with us.
And a new booking. So if you're already booked, sorry, got to book a different one. So a new cruise that you book with us will give you $25 onboard credit. What else?
No doubling down. If you've already won it.
Oh, you can win again. You can win again. If you've already won, you can win again.
But you can only apply one per cruise.
You can only apply one per cruise. So
we got to be fair.
You just have to book again.
We got to be fair. But don't worry, we'll do more group cruises so you can just get on. All right. So what is you do your trivia question?
I will
prepare with the.
I'm always happy when I accomplish finishing a video, especially because it takes me a while. So it's got to be, I have to do something Anthem related. So Anthem is the last video we just posted. How about this? Are you ready? Did you do your slashes?
I'm ready to hit the button.
Okay. What was the song that Brian sang in the Schooner Bar with Nick in the video? What song did Brian sing with Nick? Sugar, oh my God. Too many kids. I'd be at the bar. Yeah. Oh, we were too.
if anybody knows, if anybody's met our kids, they were with us at the Schooner Bar that night. So as you can see in our last video, Tony says, I'm too sexy. Yes, you are, sir, but that was not the song that Brian was singing. Matt says, Piano Man.
Matt, you got it.
Congratulations, Matt Warden.
Piano Man.
So Matt, that's your second win for onboard credit.
Awesome, man.
So
you're
thank
on
you,
it.
Matt, for watching the videos.
Thanks for watching
do you guys like these giveaways? Do you like this stuff? If we keep doing this week after week?
Yeah, we got to come up with some other stuff too. But yeah. So and Brian Jr. said hi to he did. So it was so funny because Nick was just picking on him, he was making fun of him because Brian, and then this one's Brian, and then he says to Kevin, he's like, "Wait, your name's not Brian too, is it?" But he was a lot of fun. He bantered I mean, that song it went on for minutes, like for a long
It
time.
was probably a half hour.
We had everybody engaged, and it was a lot of fun. So everywhere we go, everything we do. Before that, we were in the music hall, and we were having a lot of fun with that too. So good stuff. Group cruises are a lot of fun. We love them.
We have more Anthem
We
videos
love you
to
guys coming
come.
with us.
We have celebration videos to come. We have magic videos to come.
We have Utopia videos to come.
Yeah, but
stay tuned for Utopia.
So I think what's going to happen is I don't think you're going to see another video out of Julie this week.
Probably not this week.
But you will see us again live next Sunday night.
You never know.
From Port. Excuse me. You will see us live from Port Canaveral next Sunday night. Yes. You will see us live.
We'll be ready to board. We will probably be hanging out with Meghan Trainor.
Yes.
So she's probably going to be with us next Sunday when she finds out that we're there.
Yeah. Well, we have to rehearse.
Never. Anyway, guys.
All about that bass. About that bass.
Can you do that again? I missed it. For all you guys that missed that, you know how many times I'm going to write it? I'm going to turn that into a short. Right there. Can you do that again? All about that bass.
You'll have to wait. You'll have to wait for the. Listen, I can't give away too much. I can't give away too much of the performance.
Okay.
People are paying big money to be on the inaugural sailing, and they're there because they want to see an inaugural performance.
By you?
They want to see an inaugural performance.
Okay.
All right. Well, what else you got, Jewel? What else do you have?
I'm tapped out with that. I finished my water.
Your water?
I finished my water. And I'm ready to pack, man. Right. I got to get Kathy Curry. Your stuff is going to come out. Chris Cram, your stuff is going to come out. It can get put in the mail before we go, so don't worry about that. And I'm just really looking forward to this, guys. Stay tuned. Stay tuned. So we'll see you next Sunday night. We'll see you multiple times live from Utopia of the Seas. The Utopia of the Seas. And until then, we'll see you on the seas.